This is Craig from Bitsbox.co.uk. I'm once again joined by Tim.
Sir!
This is a 1500 point battle report consisting of Nurgle Chaos Space Marines versus Praetorian Imperial Guard, or Astra Militarum. This is a Cities of Death mission. We're using the Sewer Rats mission from the White Dwarf. So I'll show you the board and I'll show you the armies and we'll begin. So this is the Cities of Death board. See, there's several ruined buildings throughout. We also have, for this mission, manholes. These are scattered throughout the board. They're scattered pretty equally. There's 12 of them in total. So the objectives, we have one in this building here. And we have one over here. We have another one just hidden around here. And then round the other side of the board, we have another objective here. One in this building here, and finally one in this building here. Both armies are deployed and we're using table quarter deployment. So Tim's going to talk us through what he's got.
Okay, so coming from this angle, at the top here we've got some rattlings, the impeccable company of demonstrably impossible accuracy. Just 5 rattlings, but very cheap and quite good because of the poison on the sniper rifles. 10 guardsmen lurking in that building. They won't all be on the top floor, but they can't all fit, so they don't fit in there. 10 more guardsmen guarding that wall because it looks important. It isn't, but it looks like it is. Then in that building over there, the ruin, we've got the command squad, which is led by Colonel Sir Hubert Ponsonby Munitions and his mascot Charlie Dog. We're around here. There's Sir Hubert down there, and the last cannon for his squad is sitting up the top there, along with the flag. And then we've got next to them a heavy weapons team with 2 missile launchers and an auto cannon because I don't have 3 missile launchers. Over here we have Lehman Russ squadron with a tank commander. That's actually being Pask. There's the Iron Maiden of Victory, which is a Vanquisher, which possibly wasn't such a good idea when we look across the table, but never mind. We have 2 multi-mullers and a las cannon as well. And in the same squadron, Demolisher, minor mark of Dave because the heavy bolters are in fact heavy flamers. Next to them, we have the Honourable Companions of Uncompromising Negotiation. 5 Bullgrins. The Bonehead has got the Power Maul and the Buckler for a bit more punch. And they've got a priest with them, which is Father Henrik Kale, whose job is to make sure they don't run away and remember to hit things. Then we've got the Gothic and Guard behind them, which are my veterans, and their little bear skins. And they've got 2 plasma guns, a melter gun, and a las cannon team in there. Over here, Gentlemen Perambulators, which are very old school sentinels. They're scout sentinels, so they will get a scout move before we get started. And they have got las cannons. Platoon Command Squad over here because it's on an objective with Lieutenant Colonel the Honourable Wimbledorse Bill Bingleton Smythe. Try saying that when you're drunk, and believe me if you do you want to charge.
I don't think I can say it when I'm sober.
They're just there on the objective, they don't really do a great deal because they haven't got any guns. And on the end here we have a Hellhound, which is Tiamat, Turret Inferno Cannon, and a Hull Heavy Flamer because why not, having more burning things. And in reserve we have 20 conscripts, led by Father Jeremiah Bain, who's obviously the old, what's his name? Uriah Jacobus model. So his shotgun is being an auto gun, because he can't have a shotgun anymore.
So over here, in the Nurgle Chaos Space Marines, we have 5 bikes with a power fist, 2 melter guns, and of course the Mark of Nurgle. We have 2 obliterators, again with Mark of Nurgle, sitting at the top of this building. We have a Rhino that contains 7 Plague Marines with 2 Flamers. We have another obliterator up here.
I think his mates just don't like him.
Yeah, he's on his own.
You've got to do a lot to be unpopular with Nurgle obliterators, that's all I'm saying.
And alongside him is 5 Havocs with 2 autocannons and 2 las cannons.
You check your laptop, go shoot me first, so I don't have a gun.
Yep, that's why he's up there. And then behind them is 5 Chaos Spawn with Mark of Nurgle. So not a lot on the board, but in reserve we have 2 squads of Plague Zombies, led by the Plague Zombie Champion, who I'm using Plague Doctor models to represent.
These are a brave man to have a nose that long next to things that smell that bad, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. These are the 7 Plague Marines who are inside the Rhino. The one of the banner just counts as a champion. And then we have Typhus with 5 Plague Marines with a champion and 2 plasma guns. They're also in reserve, underground, looking to pop out of some manholes. So, we'll begin turn 1. Okay, so I'm going to try and seize the initiative. And I don't.
Okay, objectives. We're using the Cities of Death cards. For this mission, you start off with the Streets of Death objective, and your hand size is 3, so I'm going to draw 2 more. Secure building 5, and secure building 3. Right, now I have got my Warlord trait lets me throw my entire hand away if I want to, only at the beginning of the game. So I'm going to do that because I'm not holding any of the buildings it wants me to hold. I'm going to bin those 3, and draw 3 more. 1, 2. Come here. 3. Has it paid off? Building 5 again. Building 2 and building 1. I had building 2. That's building 4. I have no memory. And building 1 is somewhere. But at least I got 1. I got 1, so I'm going to call that a win. Right, moving on.
So, a quick recap of the movement phase. These guys have jumped over the wall.
Yeah, they're going to try and seize building 1 rather bravely. They've got las guns.
Which is over here.
Against the Mark of Nurgle. That's going to go well if they get into a fight. These lads have just manoeuvred a little bit to get a nice shot line up on the obliterators over there. The Hellhound's tucked itself in behind there and I hope someone's going to forget about it. It can burn them to death. And the Colonel's moved to the window here. Just because he's in range to shout at these guys, so I might be able to get them to run a bit quicker.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. So, Praetorian shooting phase, otherwise known to guide players everywhere as the good bit. Now my tank commander has to do her, well Pask in fact, she has to do her order right at the start of the turn. She's not going to because none of her orders are of any use at that point. But the Colonel here is going to have a little bit of a shout. He's going to start off I think by shouting at this heavy weapons team here. Well I was going to go for ignores cover. Actually there's actually not much over there that I ignore the save of. We'll try ignores cover, we'll give him fire my target and we'll see if we can have a crack at the Havocs. So, on their leadership 7, yep they've understood that. Actually, saying that, look at that, that is massively out of range. No in range of anything? Yeah, 48 inches, that's good for something, isn't it? So unfortunately, I've got ignores cover, I'm going to have to fire at 2+ save obliterators with it, but never mind. Okay, so 2 BS3 missile launchers hitting on 4s. Rolled it, a bit lively. 1 hit, 1 miss. Autocannon, even. On 4, so 2 hits in total. Even 2. Okay, 2 wounds, but they get 2+ save because ignoring the cover didn't help.
And 3.
And they're both fine. Well, we're going to move on though. He's going to shout, move these guys. No, they don't want to go anywhere. They've rolled a 9.
Okay.
So they're just going to have to run normally when the time comes. We might as well do it now. They'll run 4 inches.
That's not too bad.
Okay. The impeccable companions up here. They are firing sniper rifles. They're going to have a go at these obliterators as well. Because they might as well. So I've got 5 shots. If they hit on 3s, because they are actually reasonably decent. Well, I shouldn't have said that. 2 hits, wounded on 4s because they're sniper weapons. 6s will pseudo rend. Okay, we've got 1 pseudo rend and 1 normal wound. So 1 save of 2+, which is good, and 1 cover save of 4+, which is also good. So that didn't do anything either. I was calling this the good bit. I may have been wrong. Okay, let's move on. The tank squadron. Demolisher's got nothing in range, isn't going to fire. Vanquish is going to try and get rid of the other tank on the board. So because this is Pask, he re-rolls to hit with the Vanquisher cannon and he re-rolls fail penetration rolls.
Brilliant.
BS3, 4 even, so that's a hit. 8 plus 2d6. 9, 10, 11. That's a glance, isn't it?
Yeah, just so you can re-roll them.
I can re-roll that.
Yes.
Still a glance. Woohoo! Okay, glance.
That's a hot today.
And I have got a las cannon, which misses and that doesn't get a re-roll. Oh boy, okay, never mind. Moving on, Sentinels. They're going to try for the obliterators as well. 3 shots, needing 4s. Okay, 1. Needing 2s to wound. Okay, but 4+ cover. Right. This could have gone better so far.
Yeah.
We've got another las cannon here.
I'll just die to las guns.
Which is also BS4 because it's attached to the command squad. It's going to have a go at the obliterators as well. It does hit because it's a BS4 one. And it does wound. Another 4+ cover. A wound! A wound by God! Well, the Gothic Guard down here. There's going to be cover involved, there would be anyway. Only weapon they've got that's of any real note is the las cannon at this range. Again, we're going to try for the obliterators, if we can force morale on them. And he's missed like a big one. So that was poor. Yeah. Well, that would be the end of my shooting phase, I think, because everything else that was available to shoot has. I have scored secure building 2. And that's it. And on we go.
And move on to Chaos Space Marine turn 1. So objective cards for Chaos Space Marines. Again, I have to use Streets of Death, my hand. I have Garrison Building 5 and Surprise Attack, which will score 1 victory point if at least one enemy unit was completely destroyed by a friendly unit that arrived from reserves during the same turn. So unless these will pop out and shoot something later in the game, I don't think I'm going to get that, because obviously these won't be able to do anything in the turn they come out. So we'll now go into the movement phase. End of the movement phase, the bikes have come around this building, so over here. The rhinos moved 12 inches forward, and the spawn have moved over around here. So now onto a shooting phase, and I will start by turbo boosting the bikes forward.
So Nurgle's got the runs. Forward we go. And right in the lion's den, but they're toughness 6. They're better than they can handle it.
Bit of a risk. The rhino's gonna
flat out, which means it can't pop smoke.
Yeah, but that should be alright.
Well, on the basis of last turn, it'll be blinking fine.
And then the spawn will run 5 inches.
5 inches. This hellhound over here is looking a little bit nervous. They're coming closer. Don't know if it's got the recipe for bait spawn, but it's going to find out.
Now we'll start with the obliterators.
Uh-oh.
Just the question is, what do we choose to shoot, and what weapons do we choose?
Obliterator's firing 2 las cannons at the Scout Sentinels.
Scout Sentinels. Ah, of course we only
Spawn!
get one.
Armour 10, so 1 to glance! And that's not a glance. Okay, the Sentinels are hiding behind a ruin, so they've got fort cover. No, only Chaos Mate cover save. So what happens there? 2, which gets +2, so it's 4. So that is snap firing and immobilised for a turn.
So the Havocs are going to fire 2 autocannons at the Bullgryns. 3 pluses. And that'll be wound on 2s.
They're toughness 5, so yes.
Yeah. Whoa!
Double 1.
Of course.
Ah, they were going to show off their fancy 3+ saves, they didn't have to do it.
Okay, so we'll have a couple
las
of
cannons.
las cannons instead.
Oh, okay. 1 wounding on the 2.
The dice are doing well.
And that's
And
a
we
wounded
do
Bullgryn.
So, I
Got
guess...
one more low and obliterator up here.
Yeah, we're obliterator.
That's to show all how it's done.
So, okay, well, another las cannon shot into...
Another las cannon at the
Bullgryns, I
Bullgryns.
suppose.
No one likes them. It's a hit.
No.
2's to wound. It's a wound.
Bullgryns.
They have 3, I think, so he's got 1 more left.
I haven't got a point yet, but I have got building 5.
Oh.
That's
I
interesting.
didn't even know that existed, or that mysterious beast. There it is.
So,
Okay.
I'm halfway there.
Right, turn to the next card. No more mulligans for me, I'm afraid. It's Garrison Building 5 again. Building 5 is just popular today. There's a party in Building 5, and I'm invited. I don't think I want to go. There's obliterators in it.
There's only 2 obliterators though.
We're going through the sewers. Do they turn up? On a 3+. They turn up.
do.
Okay, so on a 1, opponent gets to pick which sewer they come out of. Otherwise, I do. Thank goodness for that. Right. Quick ponder. Where are we going to put smelly conscripts? Do you know what? Building 5 is so important. I'm going to put them as close to Building 5 as I can. There has to be a sewer that's more than 6 inches away from the enemy. So that probably rules out that one.
Yep.
But it might just rule this one in.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's just about good. So I'm going to put smelly conscripts right here.
So conscripts are in up through that manhole. And then we'll go over the movement phase. So, right, so Hellhound,
It's going to have a go at this.
he's moved over here.
There's not really much that Hellhound can hurt, so it's going to have a try at these guys, or I think it's going to die for it.
Try and barbecue some spawn.
I'll try to drop them. If this is a movie, I'll drop the walkway on them, but it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Sentinels have just shuffled a bit. They've left the damage one up front though, because it's snap firing.
And Bullgryns
Shuffled around, move the wounded one a little further away, and they're blocking the Demolisher from a direct charge just in case I can't get rid of the bikes. And these brave heroes over here advancing.
Yeah.
Advancing on the objective, and they're going to try and shoot some bikes as well if the Demolisher can't hit them.
So
It should be interesting.
So now onto a shooting phase.
Right, so the first thing I'll do in the shoot phase actually is I'll run those guys.
Oh, okay.
They're going to run 3 inches. Conscripts there making a brave advance on the objective.
Just jogging slightly towards this objective here.
They can't assault it this turn, so they've just got to tough it out. But they're fearless because of the beast, so you know. Alright. Okay, other shooting. Now then, first thing I have to do is a tank squad. I'm going to order them to, I think it's strike at will, which is split fire, which is on effectively leadership 9. They've made it. Okay, Commander fires first, and she's going to have a crack at that rhino again. She wants it dead. So, Vanquisher Cannon on 3s. Excellent. 8 plus 2d6 penetration. That's more like it. And that's right out in the open. So it's d6 plus 2, plus 1, so it's a 2 weapon. So it's 3, which is a 4, so I've stopped it. And knocked the whole point off it. But I've also got a lance cannon that's going to fire at the same thing, which hits. Well, yeah, that wasn't the roll. Of course it's a 6. And now it's the glance, but the glance is wrecked.
So that's enough,
it's good enough. So Plague Marines will spill out of that in a moment.
So he is wrecked. Yep.
The Demolisher, which is the other half of the squadron, is firing at its own target, which is these bikes. Now at this point we do the whole, do you wish to jink?
I do.
Hells yeah! Straight 10 cannon. So, I'm going to try and land it slap bang in the middle,
yep.
Going on the front of that guy's mudguard. And it's on the nose! On the money! So we'll hit all 5.
Yep.
Wounds will on 2, but they will then get a 4+ jink save. Assuming I don't roll 5 ones, and let's face it, it could happen. Here we go. No ones! So 4 saves.
Well, I made 3, so that's not too bad, but front 2, of course, my
borderline edit.
Of course,
borderline.
I melt a gun and a power fist has gone out.
Fair enough. Sentinels. Now it didn't work before, so I'm going to try it again. Definition of insanity. 3 Sentinels. They're going to go for that guy. Now one of them is snap firing, so we'll do him first. And misses. The other 2. Well, it didn't matter. Okay. Snipers. Bikes or obliterators. I think I'm slightly more scared of the obliterators because they have larger guns. So, I'm going to try for them. So, 5 snipers in this obliterator. I'm trying to kill at least one of the blighters. Well, it's fairly hitty on 3s. 4 wounds, 6s will pseudo end. A wound. A single solitary wound saved on a 2. And there it is, so that's sad. Alright, we're going to give these guys a go there. So the front couple are rapid fire. I don't think anybody else is. And there's one guy in there with a pistol. So 11 shots hitting on 4s and then wounding on 6s. So we might expect some fireworks, but you never know. None. Not a thing. Toughness 6. You're not getting anywhere with that. There's a bunch of guys hiding in this building here who've completely forgot to move. There's about 8 of them at the windows. And they are in rapid fire range, so we'll give that a go. Batch of 8. 1, 2, 3 hits. Well done. And second batch. Whoops. 4, 5, 6 hits in total. That's just top grade accuracy there, gentlemen. Pride of Gothica. A wound! So they forced their save. 3 up. They are just barely in plasma range. So we'll give that a go. What could possibly go wrong? 2 plasma guns. They have hit. Wound on 2s. 4+ save though, because they've already declared a jink. Oh, 1.
And 1 takes a wing.
Split. And a lance cannon, because there's no kill like overkill. It's a hit. And 2 up, it's a wound. 4 up. Ah! Filling them out. It's only taken almost all my shooting from the entire army to do it. The commander is going to order his own squad to fire on his target to give them ignores cover. 7, that's good. So lance cannon at obliterator with ignores cover. 3 up. After all that.
Okay.
My officer's allowed 2 orders. He'll tell them to fire on his target as well and remove any cover. No. That leadership 7. That didn't happen. So, 2 missiles needing 4s. Firing crack. Should have told them that before. They were like, what missile? Too late. And the autocannon. Oh, the autocannon's going to try and show him up because I don't like autocannons. 2's to wound. 2 wounds it is on their 3 up armour. They're fine. Didn't even feel no pain. Heavy flamer. Strength 5 and we'll toast 2. They're tough for 6, aren't they?
Yep.
So it needs 5s, nothing. And then the big gun. Squat. I think that's all bar 1 of them. Need 4s. That's a little better. 2 wounds. It's AP 4.
Okay, they have no save, so 1's down to 1
they're not
wound
demon,
left.
they don't demon save.
No. They should, but they don't.
Okay. 3 dice guns there. At the Plague Marines and 6s. A wound, you never know. Could be a famous kill. No, he's maybe not safe.
Okay, do we have any points?
See if I scored any points. No, because I've got to take objective 5, which I'm advancing on. The question is whether I should throw away one of those 2 cards. And I've got to take objective 1, which is that one there. Which I'm advancing on that one. So I will hold them for now, which could be a mistake, but we'll see.
Okay, so we'll go into Chaos Space Marine turn 2. Okay, and before we forget, leadership test on this bike, which is good. So I still have the same 3 cards. So now I roll for my reserves. This squad of Plague Zombies are in. Typhus and the Plague Marines are in. And the final squad of Plague Zombies are not. So now we roll to see where they go. So for Plague Zombies, I get to pick. And Typhus. Phew. So Typhus and his Plague Marine squad have came in on this manhole over here. Right near these guys over there.
Brave squad of heroes. I think they're in trouble.
The zombies have popped out of this manhole over here, so they're in between objective 1 and 5. Then in movement phase, I've moved this bike over here near this squad, and my Plague Marines have come back over here towards the conscripts.
More brave heroes, also going to die. It's a recurring theme. Here's another brave hero, guess what's going to happen to him?
The spawn, yeah, hoping to do some damage. Okay, so Chaos Space Marine shooting phase. I'll start over here with the Plague Marines. I think the Flamer, well, we can get 3 there. Well, we can get 4 if I move it over this way. And the other Flamer is further forward. So he could get 6.
On 3s.
And that's 7.
Ouch. 5.
I'll do one on
6.
him, and then did you want...
Well, he's going to look outside that. I'm going to do horrible green dice because they're near. Yeah. So he's fine. Another unfortunate conscript is barbecued Granville.
So we have...
Hey!
I think he has a bolt pistol, actually, but he might have a bolter and a bolt pistol, because a lot of Chaos stuff does, don't they?
Plague Marines is standard, have a bolt gun, a bolt pistol, and a plague choppy thing. Plague knife! That's what it's called.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so...
3s.
3s. Ooh.
Oh, it's a bit messy. 3s to maybe bounce off a fracture off a field.
Only 2.
So 2 wounds. I'm going to look outside those. I look outside 1, and I failed 1. I'm going to have to use a scummy Nurgle dice for protective power of the Emperor. There's only 1. Red 1. Hooray! 4 plus. Hooray! The Emperor protects. And 1 cultist. Cultist? No. Conscript. Is not protected.
The Havocs again are going to shoot at the Bullgrins.
Pansy autocannons first, are they?
Yep, and they're going to hopefully do a bit better than last time.
Not much.
Or not.
So 2 hits, 2's to wound.
I keep knocking that guy over.
1 there, and 1 there.
Wounds.
3 plus saves because they're touching each other. And it's good.
Okay, so, and 2 last cannon shots.
1 hits, 2's to wound.
1 always misses.
I can't see that.
Stop rolling under.
There's a 3. Yep. So that's just a wound.
I'll do 2 plasma cannon.
At the Bullgrins. So first off, 2 gets hot rolls.
Gets hots.
They do not get hot. The second guy in the line.
So first plasma cannon.
Hits. That's on target, so it's going to be what, 3 or maybe 4 actually, I think.
Yeah, if I put it on there, we can get 4 and then 3.
So 4 hits, 4 and the priest, so 5 hits.
Yeah. And then I'll just roll for the other one.
Oh, that's off of it. That's off 4 inches.
So over there, I'll just clip him.
So total of 6 hits. I'm going to lose a Bullgrin or 2 here. Oh dear, so 6 wounds. 3 Bullgrins gone for that. That's what you get when you rotate. Still fearless though at the moment.
This player over here will just look over here, and he'll shoot an assault cannon into
the unfortunate conscripts.
So
3 hits, 2's to wound, 3 wounds. So the 3 nearest conscripts to him are horribly dead. Yeah, Jinx, he's snap fine, but he's twin linked.
So
ooh,
would you give that one? Or
I don't know.
Say that's cocked.
I think it's a cocked dice. And then he gets to re-roll it anyway.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, so 3s. That's just a death.
1.
AP 5. You can get no save against that from your guardsman.
So I'll do the 2 plasma guns first in rapid fire range.
If they get hot, you realise this is the most damage my Praetorians have ever done to Plague Marines. Oh no, this is the plasmas, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 hits. That's 3 dead Praetorians.
And 6 shots from the bolt guns.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh! Hey! It doesn't even wound.
So, nothing. So, well done, bolt guns. You were brilliant there.
Here's your test. Oh, they don't like it. They're going to run.
So, Void won't be charging them.
Well, they can run away towards the officer who can shout at them and go back the other way again. So they're going to run 4 inches.
I'm going to declare an assault against these Praetorians who are falling
So
back.
if you have to see if you reach them, and if you do, and they fail leadership, they're dead.
So, and I don't anyway. We'll declare an assault with these spawn. And we'll just say
I can't declare no watch, just declare that they're crying.
they're in. As they're only a couple of inches away. I'll roll anyway.
Yeah, we'll see how many get in.
So that's 8 inches. So
Well,
now we have to roll on the Gift of Mutations table. Not going to make a lot of difference unless I get the 2d6 one, which I thought they were 4+ armor save for.
Well, it helps they blow
This
up.
so yeah, it could help. 4 attacks each. Okay,
And
so
there we are.
25
25 attacks. They do need 3s.
Yep.
I'll have to have extra blowy up in it. Blowy up, oh dear.
So yeah.
Okay, so that's just dead.
It was wrecked,
Alas.
and that is the end of Chaos Space Marine turn 2. So I've got 2 victory points for controlling object of marker 5, which is what the obliterators are currently holding. So it'll be 1 point for that, just a 1.
Yeah, it's only one you got destroyed.
Kill them. And then surprise attacks, nothing. Okay, so I'm going to discard the surprise attack card, as the only unit left coming out of reserve is plague zombies and they can't do anything in the turn they arrive, so that card is also discarded.
Rally! Oh dear. Disgrace to the Empire. So they run 3 inches, they'll even get away.
Cautiously running away.
Don't even run away properly. End of my movement phase. Just a bit of shuffling about really. These Bulgans have decided they need to back up a bit, so I've got something left that can fight the spawn. These guys cycled round to get the weaker Sentinel to the back. Tank squadron's moved up a little. I'm hoping to chuck a pie plate over on Typhus, and I've moved the Vanquisher so if it messes up the split fire, it can still do something. And Brave Heroes over there have gone over and nicked the objective.
Yes. So
And that will get me 2 points at the end of turn.
yep, they have objectives secured. As we
I'll probably run them actually, get them nicely squashed on top of it anyway. And then they can all die and be heroes. This thing, again, is the pseudo leadership test for these guys. Leadership 9. Yep, so they can split fire. So the tank has to fire first at one target, then the Demolisher can fire something else. So, what am I going to try and vanquish? I'd like to vanquish from spawn, but I can only really see one of them. I'm going to try and vanquish the Obliterators, because how could that possibly go wrong? So the Vanquisher cannon and the Las cannons, the light metals are well out. Vanquisher. Hits, wounds on 2. This is foolishness.
Oh.
Killed one! Killed the Obliterator! They said it couldn't be done. Las cannon. Hits. And wounds. 4+ cover save. Oh well.
Boink.
Oh, that was so close to being the arrow of doom. Kesplat. Okay, so that's 6 hits in total. Wounding on 2+. There'll be possibly some ruin cover
Let's have
saves
some
here.
wounds.
Have to check that. Okay, they're all wounded.
Oh goody.
Closest guy's in the open. So that's 1 wound gone.
And that's strength 10 as well.
Next guy, yeah, next guy there, he will get his ruin cover save. 4+. He's good. Phew. Guy's gone. And he gets it again. Oh, I don't like this guy.
I like this dice.
And again. Oh, come on. And again.
Right, this dice is going to be framed. Right,
Hey!
maybe not.
Curse ruins and their ruinedness. 3 las cannons. 1 obliterator. You know the deal. Here we go. 4+.
That sounds like a really terrible porno.
You said that, not me. And wounding on 2s. 1 wound. 4+ cover.
4+, come on, you're doing well so far.
No.
Well,
That's just a wound though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Bulgrins will run.
or
Shamble.
jog.
Or just have some veterans here. They've not got much in range. They could try and take out the Obliterator. They could try and knock over this biker. Well, the biker is in range of their plasmas. So we're going to do that. So, since I'm firing weapons that ignore your armour, does he wish to jink?
He does.
No surprise there. So, 2 plasma guns. Oh dear, 1 gets hot, he's got 5+ save. Oh, he's good. But they did both miss, so that's sad.
Yeah,
and the last cannon.
Although I jinked for nothing, so.
Last cannon fails, so it's down to whatever last guns are in range. We're rather hoping they've not got to this point, which is 3 of them. They are PS4, be afraid.
Oh,
Wow.
good job.
Yeah. And then 6s. Nothing. Not this squad in here, which keeps on forgetting to do anything at all in regards to moving. Here we go then, first batch of 8, needing 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And second batch. Ooh.
Ooh.
6.
Wow.
That was looking really good.
Yeah.
6s. Not a thing, but I didn't roll that one. They've got they're within lasgun range of the beasts. Of the spawn rather, which means that the spawn are quite close to them. Now we're going to try and fire 4 lasguns at them. 2 hit. And 1 wound.
So 1 takes a wound.
Over here we have our nice BS4 las cannon. And that spawn over there is on 1 wound, isn't he? I'm going
yeah, obliterated, yeah.
going to try and finish him off. I'll try and ignore his cover order first. It's gone off. Hits on a 3. No!
Oh, it's done it again. Oh, that's twice.
He doesn't like me, that guy. He really does not like me at all. Right.
He's probably just been drinking.
Yeah, I think so. He's on a charge. I'm going to have a crack at the Plague Marines. Again, the Colonel's going to issue ignores cover. No, he isn't. That's not happening. Still. I'm going to pitch a couple of crack missiles at them first. Which hit and wound on 2s. So 1's got his fill of pain. Ugh!
They're riding their luck.
And autocannon. Hits twice, wounds on 2s. They get 3 up and then a 5 up on this one.
3 plus save. And
Push! Hope they're going to run. 6 inches, yeah.
Well in there.
Definitely got them the objective, which is what they were there.
Yep.
The Ratlings. So, the Impeccable Company, I don't think they've actually done anything or game yet. I think I should continue this grand tradition. They're going to try and finish off this one remaining bike, because I really don't like him running around like that. Well, they've hit him twice. They did wound him on 4s. They wounded him once. He gets 3 up. No, he's fine. He's fine. At the end of my turn 3, we have a look at objectives, and I managed to seize building 5.
Okay. So, yep.
Which knocks me up. So it's 3 all at the moment. I'm going to hold on to Garrison Building 5 because then it forces people to go and kill the conscripts, basically.
True.
And I've got quite enough to deal with anything else coming over it.
Okay, so I have to draw 3 new cards. No shelter. Score 1 victory point of an enemy unit was completely destroyed during the assault phase. So I'm looking at you, conscripts, hopefully. Command Center. When the Cities of Death objective is generated, your opponent must select an objective marker. Score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if you control the objective marker. And I get D3 victory points if I score at the end of a turn. This objective is generated. However, my opponent must select that objective marker, so I very much doubt it's going to be one I'm going to...
I'm going to select Objective 2.
I had a feeling you may.
My Command HQ. Come get us.
So my third card, Stronghold Denial. Score 1 victory point at the end of your turn. If at least 1 building was destroyed, and these are all ruins. So yeah. Technically, they're already all been destroyed, so I should get some points. Okay, so I have to roll for reserves because I have 1 more Plague Zombie squad, and they are in.
Okay. So on a 1, I place, and what do you do?
So it's a 3, and I hit that zombie. Just to recap the end of my movement for this turn, twice per centers, few remaining Plague Marines. Have to move over here, as for bike. So they're sort of going after this fallen back squad. My squad of zombies have came in over here, so sort of slap bang in the middle of the board. The other squad of zombies are moving after these conscripts, as are the Plague Marine squad. And the spawn at the back there.
Scaring the shenanigans out of me. I don't like them at all.
Okay, so now we go on to the psychic phase.
Level 2, isn't he?
Yep.
D6+2.
So that's 6, so it's 8. Yep, so I'm going to choose to do weapon virus on this squad in the building. I'm going to throw 4 dice at it. And ooh, just got it with 1. So
kind of nice. Denied.
Nice.
Denied. Double E.
And that's denied.
The Emperor protects.
So that I'll do Gift of Contagion against
Oh dear.
that squad. And
The Honourable Raiders.
so that has gone through, and a D3. Okay, so they're -1 strength and may not run.
May not run! You hear that, you cowards? Stand your ground!
I'm sure they really care. So the Havoc squad, they're going to fire their autocannons and las cannons at the sentinels over there.
There they are, they're hiding in the ruin.
So, autocannon shots.
Ooh.
All hit.
Ouch. Armor 10, so 3s. Okay, so a glance, 2 penetrating hits. Okay, so I'll save the glance on a 4+. Yes, and 2 penetrating hits.
They do go through.
Oh dear. Both of them gone through. So that first sentinel is just toast.
Yep.
Right, so first damage result.
Oh, I was wrong.
Now you've got him blown up with one of them. 4+, it was the first one that blew me up. And then you'll get on the second sentinel. 4 up, that's what happened. Otherwise,
okay.
I blagged it. 4 up. So, first one blew up. And second one, which because I was generous, I'm going to say is that one. Takes the whole point.
So yeah, 2 las cannons at him. So
1 hits, 1 to glance. Penetrating hit, 4+. Got away with it, blagged it.
And we'll save a bike. He's gonna. He's
snap firing again, he jinked. So nothing,
rerolled.
And nothing.
No, same here. So 2 plasma gun shots.
Oh, these poor guys. Ah, it gets hot.
And
He's gone save the luck swipe. But 1 hits, wins on 2. Yeah, it's a dead man right there.
Gun shots might try and do something.
I'm looking for miserable failure here again. Okay. And then 2, 3s even. So 2 more die.
No, I'm not going
Las
to.
cannon
I've
sentinels.
got 1 las cannon shot, but
It's a hit, 1s to glance. That's a penetrating hit. So they get the ruin. They've ruined it.
These 6s. I'll do the same with this obliterator. And hopefully.
Last cannon again. He's hit, 1s to glance. What ruin cover? Wahey!
First, I'll just declare the assault with the spawn.
And who are they going to charge?
They're going to charge for.
Oh dear. Well, I'm going to declare Overwatch.
Yep, that is a 10-inch charge, so I probably won't make it.
So 2, 4, 6. I've got 8 shots of las gun. Lieutenant Colonel's las pistol. 2 hits. Lieutenant Colonel claims both of those with 1 shot. Needs 6s to wound. Nothing happens.
A fleet.
Yeah. 9. Oh. You obviously just want to reroll 1 dice here.
Yep.
Oh, I got away with it.
Okay.
Alright, so, who's charging first?
Oh yeah,
We didn't know.
I'll declare the Plague Marines to charge first.
Oh yeah, so I now get to fire 18 dice of Overwatch, because the priest has got a auto gun, which is basically the same, at toughness 5 guys.
Yep.
First 9 dice. 1 hit. Hey. Yeah, and second batch. 2, 3. So 3 hits in total. Needing 6s to wound. Nothing, not a sausage. Right, they are charging through cover.
Yep.
They're about an inch away, so they need what, 3?
Oh!
Oh! I think that's good enough. It's basically only going to be that chap there. Well, here come the zombies.
So yeah, the zombies, they literally.
Here come the zombies. There it is.
Okay, so
all the assaults.
I do want to declare.
Okay.
Assaults over here. So this bike wants to charge.
Okay, so if he makes the range, I have to test leadership or die.
Yep.
To make the range, he makes the range. Finally, the threat of impending death makes them rally.
Okay, so that's it for all the assaults. So yeah, I'll start over here with the Hammer of Wrath.
Hammer of Wrath, strength 4, and fails to wound because it's Hammer of Wrath, and that's what it does.
Yeah, he does get 3 attacks on the charge.
Okay, no challenges. This is no sergeant and no champion. 2 hits, 3s to wound, strength 4.
And just a 1.
So up save. Ha ha! Flak armor. 4s to hit. 1 hit, and they need 6s to wound because all sorts of horrible things. No, well that's just the worst combat ever. Now then, at the start of the fight sub phase, I can make a act of faith, not act of faith, war hymn, not sisters. I'm going to try the one that lets me reroll armor saves just to be annoying. It's on leadership 7. No, that's what happens when you try and troll the forces of chaos. Okay, so everyone's going at initiative 3. So off you go. Basically, we'll do all your guys, and then we'll see what my poor conscripts can murder.
30 attacks. I'll just do 2 batches of 15. Batch, as I guess, was hitting on 4s.
Yeah, well, I'm weapon skill 2.
Oh, so it'll be hitting on.
Play zombies.
I'm pretty sure they're 3.
So these guys are actually less skillful than someone who is dead.
Yep.
That's how good conscripts are, people.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, that's cocked. That's not too good actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9.
Oop.
10, 11, 12, 13, 15. I knocked that one over. 16, 17, 18, 19. 21, I make that. Yeah, I'll use one of your red ones. I'll use that way.
Scandal.
So, 4s. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Thanks for your dice for rolling a 6.
5 plus armor saves. I made 1.
I made 2.
Oh, I made 2. Tell her that.
3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Die. Oh, 7, 8, 9. That's all of them. But the last one is a priest, so he should have had 4 plus save. And he didn't make it.
Okay, but
So they all die, but they do get to attack back. They're going to attack Plague Marines because I don't see any point in killing zombies. And I need... Actually, I think... Well, yeah, you only need 4s.
Yep.
Re-rolling. So, all those hits on the Plague Marines. But I need 6s to wound them, so I'm not expecting great things. A wound! 1 wound, right there.
And another save. Which is made.
Well, there they go, they're all dead then. So let's consolidate moves for these guys. Well, yeah, the Silent Purposeful guys do still do that, I think.
Yep.
6 for them.
Of course, they're very slow.
And the Plague Marines, 6. Yeah.
So I get the no shelter objective, so that gives me another point. So now we move into Praetorian turn 4.
Drawing cards. Looking like I should have got rid of some cards last turn. Never mind. What have we got here? Siege Building 2. That's good news for me because I'm sitting in it. Right, so end of my movement. A few things. This rather sad little counter-charge unit is forming up here to try and sort out the spawn. I'm not too optimistic, but there's quite a bit of strength there. Not any competence, but there's strength. Over here, the Colonel's moved to the window, and this one guy from the squad has popped down into the street to hear what he's shouting at him, which is hopefully going to be shoot zombies a lot. Tanks have shuffled around a bit, trying to get as much fire as I can on Typhus, whilst making a hole for the veterans to shoot through. And there's not really much else to talk about, because all the conscripts are over there are very, very dead indeed.
Yep. So
there's a horrible noise from over there a little while ago, and then what happens? It got very quiet. Oh, we have to start with these. Oh, the only option that presents itself is Strike and Shroud, because the smoke might help. So, and I've rolled 11, so that didn't happen anyway. Boink. Oh! That is 9 minus 4 minus 3. Boink. Clip to one Blade Marine. Not what I wanted. Hopefully he'll have the decency to die. 1 or 2. Yep, he has. He has expired and want to meet him. Yeah, the closest one's
closest one.
His multi-melter's in range, so it's going to start with those. Both hit, crikey. Wounding on 2s. Yep, and he's out in the open. So the first one jibs the Plague Marine. The strength. Oh no, that's strength 8. He does get feeling the pain, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he will get feeling the pain. Yep.
No,
but
he felt that. And the second one will go on Typhus, so he gets to look out. Is he going to look out?
I will look out, sir.
Look out, sir.
No, I don't.
Typhus.
So
but he's still toughness 5, so won't jib him.
No, he's got an invulnerable as well.
Yep, 5 up.
Which
Nope, felt that.
Now he's got feel.
Oh, he's got feel of pain as well. He might not feel it.
But he still feels it. So
That's Cannon, the enemy warlord. That's Cannon. Which misses, but there we go. Vanquisher Cannon. Misses, but he can reroll. That hits. 2s. That's an AP2 wound. Is he going to look out?
Yep.
What's that?
Oh.
No!
Well.
Alright, so.
Coward. What's a coward?
No. And strength 8, so yeah, feeling the pain.
Oh.
No.
Come on.
So Typhus has taken 2 wounds. I'm just going to shoot you for Last Cannon.
Okay.
It's a 1, he's missed again.
Oh.
This Last Cannon team does not want to know about anything.
He is really drunk.
We have got some las guns in the squad, but only 2. One of them does indeed hit, and doesn't do a darn thing. There's a great shot for everybody there. Because it's funny, I'm going to see if the Ratlings can kill Typhus. Because Ratlings killing Typhus would just be hilarious.
Yeah, even I'd find that funny.
So, rolling a hit. That's
once I stopped crying, I'd find it funny anyway.
Only 3 hits though, so unless they roll some pretty hot 6s, I think Typhus is fine. 4s to wound. Because the snipers. Okay, there are 2 hot 6s.
There's for hot 6s.
So he's got 2 wounds, which are both ignoring armour.
Okay, and I am going to look out, sir.
Amazingly enough.
Come on.
Yes, so Plague Marine takes the first one, gets feeling the pain. Nope,
I'm glad he failed, he deserves to die.
And the last one does go on Typhus. And he saves it, but he's invulnerable. Colonel here is going to try front rank fire, second rank fire on this one guy in the street. Yep, he's got it. So they're going to be rapid firing at zombies. There's a full squad of 10 there. So needing 4s to hit because they are guards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Feel No Pains.
Hopefully get a couple. Hopefully. And we do. So 4 of them.
4 day. I've got 9 more shots.
Okay.
Hooray! Yeah, so yeah, the second rank will actually fire now, after the first rank has. And they need 4s, so yeah, that's 3 more Feel No Pains there.
And 2 of them didn't feel pain, but...
Now these guys doing their front rank fire, second rank fire, the nearest 3 are going to get 3 shots each. The guy at the back there's only going to get 2 because he's a little too far away, and 1 for the officer because he's got a loud pistol. And 4 wounds. So 4 more Feel No Pains, this time coming from that direction. So 3 more. I have got a single grenade gauntlet. It's not going to achieve a great deal. Crack with his grenadier gauntlet. Has to go on a base, so I'm going to hit like 2. Oh, okay. So that's gone off 4 or 5 inches, which is 2 inches. Boink. So it hits 2 guys, but it's only strength 4, so it needs 6 to wound them.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Hot
Okay.
double 6. And
So
they have no armour?
Yep, no armour, so it'll be 2 wounds
Let's
on the front
put 2
one.
wounds on the front one. We've got 2 las cannons.
They're
now.
really good.
You'd think they'd be better than a grenade gauntlet, wouldn't you?
So I can see this front guy.
1
dying,
hit. And yeah, front
Yeah.
guy has been vaporised. Still got this heavy support squad and this guard squad here to go. These guys are going to go for zombies. We've got 2 missiles. Try and centre them there. PS3. First one. It's a hit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second one. Oh, that's a different postcode. 10, which is 7. Yeah, that's just missed completely. 2 autocannon rounds. 1 of those hits. That wounds 1. So 1 jab is just strength 7, so that has jibbed in.
Yep, there he is jibbed.
But then we've got the 6 guys wounded on 3s. So 3 guys, they will get their Feel No Pains. It's only a D6.
Okay.
And strength 4.
Right, feel no pains, or there's... So 2 of them.
Veteran squad. And whilst they could shoot some zombies, I think they are going to go for the big prize and try and tango typhus. So I have got 2 plasma guns, and I need to check these are still in range because they were in range of plague marines. But some of those went away. No, that one's swinging in the wind and was going through a tank anyway. So we've got 1 plasma gun and a las cannon. They've got range on him. Plasma gun. The flag is down, but it's a hit, so I'll take that. You can fall off there every time you want if I keep rolling 6s. Needs 2s to wound. It has wounded him, but it's 5+ invulnerable and he will feel no pain.
Come on, Magnus.
Oh, and feel no pain. Oh!
Sorry, but it's not looking good for him.
And I've got a las cannon. Here we go. Need 3s. Spoon! Dramatic failure. And the dog's looking. Yeah, the dog's looking good.
Oh,
He's
yes.
still quite chuffed. It's
Yeah,
Charlie little dog. Yes, my Praetorians were very excited to hear they were being joined by one of the French toughest girls in the galaxy, and it turned out to be a dog. But they're British, so they're still thrilled.
That's like that Red Dwarf episode of Parallel Universe.
First things first, these 2 sentinels, which are squadroned, are going to try and charge. They will need 9 inches. They've
Well,
got
there
it.
you go.
Well, they do have Hammer of Wrath. And this is still slightly better than them getting charged back. So clang. And will 9 get him at the base of that one? Not quite, so I'm only going to get 1 Hammer of Wrath there. The other one's just got to do supporting attacks. And the Bullgwins are going to give it a go. They need 11 inches, but there's no real risk here. If they fail, they just don't make it. Oh, 9, they ain't fleet though, so they're just hanging around. First thing I get is my Hammer of Wrath, which goes up initiative 10. Only 1 guy gets that. Strength 5, so he's wounding on 5s. No, never mind.
Got random attacks.
Yeah, so you can see how many of those are. 1!
One.
Whoa,
Oh, joy of
salvation,
joys.
perhaps. Need 4s, they want skill 3. Oh, that was poor. And then they need 5s. That was also poor.
So I do get a couple.
Couple of hits, and strength 5 on armor 10.
Come on.
Nothing happens. Tied it up. That's good. I'm quite pleased with that.
Yep.
So horrible rotting guy. He's got 2 attacks.
2
and he's got
attacks,
2
yeah.
weapons. Yeah. He hits once.
1.
He needs 3s to wound. 5+. No. The Emperor no longer smiles on these fools. 2 guys attack back. Needed 4. They get 1. They need 6. Oh no! It would have been a famous victory, but it wasn't because they didn't get 1. Initiative 7. It's down to 6. They hold. The Emperor forgives them. I've seized building 2 by grounds of being sat in it for ages. If you, I would have got D3 if you'd been in it, apparently, but no, you weren't. And I'm very glad that you weren't, because it would have been horrible. So that gets me up to 4 and ties it up. And I'm going to throw away Garrison Building 5, because that is not happening in the month of Sundays.
Okay, so at the end of my last turn, I did discard Stronghold Denial. So, I've got Cripple the Vanguard. So, I've got to kill an enemy fast attack unit. And score D3 plus 3 victory points if not a single enemy scoring unit is embarked within or on battlements of or in base contact with any building or ruin, which is
not likely anytime.
Not going to happen.
We're still we're fairly well ensconced at the moment.
So, Typhus has moved up this guard squad, which has been very hard to kill. I've been trying to kill him.
I am rooting for Man Reaper. I'm hoping Man Reaper claims itself Warlord here.
It's probably going to happen. These zombies have moved up towards this building. Just they may attempt to charge. And this Plague Marine squad have just moved forward because they're just miles away from anything at the moment. So we'll go into the psychic phase. So that's 4. So I have 6 dice. Okay, so I'm going to throw 4 dice at it.
What are we doing now?
Oh yeah. And I'll tell you what the power is. I'm going to use the psychic power what forces their weapons to get hot.
Oh dear.
And I got a 4, 5, and
oh my
6.
word! Throw my deny dice at it because why not? Nah, the Emperor's
not too bad, but
didn't.
Luckily,
let's get hot on them, which makes our own watch a bit less appealing.
So now we go into the shooting phase. So 4 auto cannon shots on the veterans from the Havocs.
So it's 2 hits, 2's the wound.
2, don't they? Oh, and just
so one save of 4+ there for their cover.
Yep, and we'll do the 2 lead cannon shots while we're here.
They both hit.
And just 1.
So,
sorry, you have 2 saves.
2 4-ups, which is good because there's 2 guys with las guns, and 1 saved, and 1 did not.
Okay. Okay, so I'll plasma cannon in that ruin. I'll first roll to see if I get hot.
Get hot roll. That's good. Okay, so mini fan.
You could place it somewhere.
Right. Well, if we go, we'll put it over the head of this guy on the lower floor here.
Okay.
I can't find him. There he is. And because of the way 7th works, that hits a whole lot of them, including the guy on that upper floor.
And
oh, it's it. Everyone, they're going to go at ground at this juncture.
Yep. And we're on 2 wounds.
So 4 wounds. Go on the ground like cowards. They do get 3+ cover save and 2 die. So closest guy, and then I think it's probably the guy with the flags next closest. Good. So these guys here will be making a leadership test, but they are already pinned.
And I may just have to do the same thing again with
oh dear.
these guys. That's all he can really do.
Attack against that'll be all 3 of them if you don't scatter.
Ooh,
oh, that's yeah, no way.
That's not even on the table.
That's over here somewhere.
So,
I think it's actually shot my army carry case.
Front 3 then can just fire bolt shots. Why not?
Best thing to do is kill 1 guy, but that's still 1 more dead guy.
So 3 bolt shots. From
okay, needing 3s.
All hit.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Yep. And need 3s again. So he gets 3 3-up saves because he's gone to the ground.
Yep.
If he fails any of them, he's extremely dead.
Wow.
He's good.
Typhus is going to attempt to just join here.
Yeah, well, he's well and truly in. In he goes.
Okay, so he strikes last in combat, but I just rolled for his demon weapon.
He will at the start, yeah?
I believe so, yeah. I'll roll it, and it won't make much difference.
Go on, you ones! 5 attacks. I think that's exceptionally dead squad.
Okay, so I'll start by doing this guy's attacks.
He hits twice because he needed 3s.
And was it
3s to wound, yep. So 5-up save. Nope. He's going to go for the glory and try and hit Typhus.
I thought he might.
Here we go. Needing 4s. 6. He's hit. 6 to wound. Nothing. It's a 2.
So if he would have killed Typhus, I might have cried.
Well, you know, you got to try it. I think at this juncture, this unfortunate guardsman right here is going to expire.
If he doesn't, then he will get a medal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 3's to hit.
Oh dear. And then 2's to
2's
wound.
to kill him. Unless all these are 1s, so not.
Yeah. Exotic moves for the bike. It's 3, and for Typhus is 1 inch.
He just wants to just. Of course, he'll just get shot.
He can be seen by this remorseless lance cannon up here that's missed every shot it's tried.
I'm going to attempt
assault there. Now I've got the weapon virus on me. I'm still going to try an Overwatch.
Yep.
But let's just see if they make the charge. Okay, so that's 9 inches minus the 2 for charging through cover is 7 inches. So this is as likely to hurt me as it is the enemy. We're going to do it anyway. So, needing 6s. Alright, so we need to filter out the ones because those it gets hot because of the weapon virus. And the sixes.
More sixes and
hits.
ones. 4 sixes in total. Another one just there.
Yep, so it's 4 twos to the sixes. We like that. First off, couple of saves. Okay, let's kill 2 guys straight off. And then I need force to wound. Okay, I've wounded 2. So unless they feel no pain. One felt pain. Felt no pain rather. So I lose 2 Praetorians and 1 zombie goes down. For the combat. Yep. Now I do get to go first because the zombies charge through cover. Needing 4s. Yeah, needing 4s. Force to wound. 1. Feel no pain.
Feel no pain.
Oh dear. Oh, that's not good.
Feel no pain. Okay, so I'll do my champion's attacks.
This will kill my sergeant first.
Which
Oh dear.
anyway, so
well, there we go.
14 attacks from the zombies, hitting on 4s.
Yep, I'm skill 3 as well. Wounded on 4s.
So 3.
3 5-up saves. 2 die. Leadership 5. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I went away 6 inches. I'll do that in a moment.
Mutation is a 1.
Ooh.
4 plus 1.
But they get D6 random attacks.
Random attacks on 4.
It's
I'll take
4,
that.
so that's 16 attacks in total. Needing 4s to hit, 1 hits. Needing 5s to wound. It does wound, so where you can put it on and wounds one, can't you?
Yep.
So we stick it on this guy over here. Boink. 4 attacks. Oh, hey! Obliterator's clinging on. Look at him. That's how hard these obliterators are to kill, ladies and gentlemen. 16 attacks. Needing 4s.
Oh dear.
Okay, and needing 5s to glance. It's enough. Whew. And that will be, now there's a 6 there, it's a penetrating hit, so you D6 plus 1 to see if it blows up. Yep. So that will be that objective card. Right, so you're going to consolidate move.
Consolidate. 1. So what's
okay, and the zombies get 1 as well, actually, because they did win. So they consolidate 6 inches. Right, if you get these guys here, they need to make break tests because they got shelled. And they're fine. They're still pinned, but they're fine.
So the zombies have consolidated up into the building, and the Praetorians have ran over there. So at the end of that turn, I did get cripple the Vanguard for killing the fast attack unit.
5-4 to chaos.
And I will discard command center because it's just terrible.
Siege building 6. I'm in that. That's good. That's a good draw. And siege building 3. I don't think I'm in that one. That's one of those you've got, I think.
Yeah, so one with the Havocs in right.
Oh my goodness, I'm not getting that one. We just need to see these guys rally. They do for the Emperor.
Okay, so at the end of the movement phase.
Yeah, it's desperate times here. These guys are conga lined out to bring a melter gun and plasma gun to bear on Typhus. I've got Demolisher pointing at him. I've got a heavy weapon team pointing at him. I've got Mr. Incompetent Las Cannon. I've got Vanquisher. I might just get him.
Yeah.
You never know.
So it's not looking good for Typhus.
We'll see what happens.
But if you do survive Typhus, I will buy you a Land Raider. And I'll put 4 rolled doors on it as well.
You get a Land Raider for Christmas. There we go.
Think about that. And over there, the Bulgrins.
Bulgrins bravely moving up to take on the beasts. They do hit pretty hard, but those beasts, I said it again, those spawn are quite vicious. Yeah, Colonel Sir Hubert in here, he's going to use his orders. The first one, he's going to try front rank fire, second rank fire on these 6 guys that rallied. Yep. That's passed. Yep. They're going to try and take down the plague zombies. So there's 6 of them, which means 3 6s are 18 shots, but down to 17 because one of them's a sergeant. Need 4s. And need 4s. 4 plus ruin save. And then we get 5 plus cover. Oh, well, that was pathetic. He's going to use fire on my target on his own squad to give you last can ignores cover. Although I think they can see Typhus anyway, but hey.
Well, we both know he's going to miss, so it's fine.
Okay, so the last cannon is going to try and shoot Typhus. It's hit him! It's hit him!
Drunken last cannon guy.
It's wounded him! But he still gets his 5 plus invulnerable and then he's feeling the pain. No?
So, it all goes down to this.
No! He's gone down! So, the most incompetent last cannon gunner in my army.
No Land Raider for Typhus. I'm afraid. So that's saved me a bit of money.
Right, these guys I can't use in order because it would have been at the top of the turn I didn't do it. So they've got to fire at the same thing. So basically they're going to light up the zombies.
Okay.
Start off with Demolisher. I don't think it's really in a good place for its flamers. Not really. So, let's go chuck its pie plate onto the zombies and clip the bike. Thus. Oh, okay, so that's 8, which is -3 is 5 inches. Hits this wall, so I'll hit the bike, and I think, what, 1 zombie maybe?
Yep, we'll definitely get. Ooh.
Wounds bike on a 2. Totally rolls on 1. There we go.
That's justice for you, isn't it?
2 for the zombie. The zombie's wounded, but he does get his ruins cover save, the 4+.
Which?
Nope, so he's got way more rest. Multi-melter, vanquish your cannon and las cannon. This multi-melter is out of arc. Clearly, you need needs 3s. And then these 2, so 2 to get their ruin cover save or die. They're both fine. Well, there we go. It's quite sad, but the veterans are going to run an inch. I'm just going to use that to get as many of them as possible back a bit. So, over here we've got this heavy weapons squad. They can actually see the spawn, so that's what they're going to try and do. Crack missiles in there. Need 3s. Yep, and needing 2s. 1 wound. Ruin cover save, I think, with all the various shenanigans in the way.
And it's a 6.
All good. Okay, Bulger in here. He did very well with it last time. He's going to give it another go. Then the gauntlet thus. So it'll be good if it hits them. It does.
It does.
So it hits 4 guys. He's done 1 wound again, which is more than you'd expect. Closest guy is this guy here. Yeah. These guys over here are pinned. They're going to rapid fire those guys anyway. So grand total of 5 dice because there's an officer with a las pistol in there. Need 6s. 1. Need 6s again. Nothing. Ratlings. The heroes that they are. They only actually cause a single wound all game. They're going to buck that trend now by murdering the beast. Spawn. Ah.
Spawn.
Here we go. Need the 3s. Well, then they need 4s to wound. There we go. 3 wounds.
Oh, there's only 2 spawn left.
That's a little better. Spawn handle on tape is Bulgrin's charging spawn. 4 inches is enough.
That's enough, yep.
Resolving this, first off we've got a couple of Hammer of Wrath hits. They are strength 5, so I'll need 5s to wound. The Bonehead's got the buckler, which means he rerolls. We'll do him first, needing 5s. He does it. And this guy needing 5s. That's a 2. There's 1 left. And he's going to try his War Hymn. I'm going to go for reroll armor saves on this one. And I've got it.
Well, I should have rolled this for Hammer Wrath, but it's not going to make a difference because they have, or he has, 3 attacks.
He's got 3 attacks. So he needs 4s. He's hit with all of them, and he needs 4s to wound. And he's not high strength, so he's not re-rolling this.
Oh,
so
I'm liking these dice. And they re-rolled, yeah?
Yep, and re-rolling because of the War Hymn. No, still just took 1 wound. I'll put it. He's got a skill 4, hits on 3s, and he has re-roll because there's a zealot in the squad. And he's now strength 5 plus 2 for the wall, strength 7. Yeah, kiss black.
He's dead.
Bash. Fine. The solid move for the Bulgrins is 3 inches, which they used to desperately flee back into cover. And what did I score? There was a building I had. Building 6, yes. Score building 6. So to 6 points.
I need some good
And
cards.
I'm going to throw away secure building 1 because it's blinking miles away.
Important card draw here. Counter strike. Score 1 victory. Play end of turn, which 1 enemy unit arrived from deep. Yep. And Garrison's building 2, which is
Garrison. Now you've got to hold it for 2 turns.
which is never going to happen.
Well,
no,
that's my one,
that's
isn't
your
it?
one.
Ah, objective 2 is being your bugbear.
Okay, so very quick movement phase. This bike's moved up over here, and he passed his dangerous terrain. And just over here, the Plague Marines have moved forward. So now we'll go into a shooting phase. So melter gun shot from this bike over here. Misses! Because a single melter gun shot always misses.
It is true.
So these Plague Marines over here are going to fire 5 shots into the Bulgrins. Oh, dear. 2 hits.
And they're tough as 5, so you do need 5 to wound.
And 1
wound.
5.
4 plus. The Bonehead's not going to look at, so he's just going to take it. Oh, and take it he has.
1 las cannon shot. Hits.
2's to wound.
And it's a 6.
Bonehead's going to take it because he's got a 5 plus available. No, it was a noble effort.
Okay, so the Havocs, go down here, they are going to fire at that squad over there. Hit on 3s. They all hit.
Oh my goodness. And 2's to wound.
So, dice have gone everywhere, but that is 4 wounds.
Is there any cover involved?
Yep.
We'll call it 5 plus cover.
So,
and 1 guy saved, but 3 aren't. Sergeant, forward, look out, sir. No.
I'll fire the last cannon into a side of Pesk. And it misses anyway. So that is actually the end of my turn.
Oh,
So now we'll have to see if the game continues.
indeed.
Take the honour.
Oh,
Over.
it ends!
Which is handy because we have like 8 minutes of...
Yep, so, at the minute the score is 6-5.
But
However, these here plague zombies are in my deployment zone. So that is line breaker, which gives Chaos one more point, which makes it 6-all.
I'm happy with that.
That is a 6-all tie. There's an epic handshake. Awesome
Brilliant game. Yep.
Ridiculous, but awesome.
Very good. I'm happy just to come away with a draw because after them cards at the end, I really thought that was
quite
it.
nasty. I was hoping you'd get another turn and go all Trogdor on those plague zombies with my flamers, but never mind.
So not as killy as I thought it would be. There's
Well, yeah, all these ruins, they keep you alive.
Yeah, there's not a lot died from either side.
Well, yes there is.
Well, yeah, a lot in numbers, but not a lot in
Not
points.
points.
Yeah. So this is the battlefield at the end of the game. That was a very good game. Really enjoyed that. So, we hope you enjoyed this battle report. So I'll see you in the next video.